Hey guys, it's Mooty here, and welcome to another live battle. If you guys enjoy my live battles, please leave a like, and 200 likes and I'll do another live battle, or I can always continue post commentary and keep mixing them up between the two, and you know, support is the best thing for me to kind of tell what I should do. So, we're gonna hit Battlestar. I'm running a different mega today, and I have high hopes for this mega. A lot of you requested it. Also, if you want to see me use another type of mega, put it in the comments below. Also, the person I'm battling, their YouTube channel will be in the comments, so you can feel free to check them out. And they might have the other part of their side of the battle on their channel if you guys are interested in that. So, he's running. Real quick, Greninja, which by the way, people want that thing to get suspect now because it gets like gunk shot or something. Landorus, the incarnate form. Therian. The Landorus form that does the stealth rocking and the intimidating. Glade, probably Mega, Noivern, Porygon Z, and freaking this specially bulky thing, Florges, which, not even gonna get into that. Gonna give my Dragology, actually no, not gonna give my Dragology problems because I'm running Sludge Bomb, so ha! So, alright, we're gonna probably lead off with my, Heatran, because Heatran sets up Stealth Rocks. Stealth Rocks are one of the most important factors of the game. Stealth Rocks or Defog or Rapid Spin are all pretty good factors, and you know, he might lead off with Landorus, which obviously I gotta watch out for. But I mean, I feel like usually first turn they don't usually, you know, go for the freaking Earthquake because they predict you to switch and they want their rocks up. So it's kind of like or I could totally try and catch him off guard with the scarf of the scarfed the scarfed Heatran if he leads off with him trying to Empowerize him. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. He leads off with Glade, not the most favorable matchup for me. Granted, I could switch out, but I'm gonna have to switch out, obviously. Now, let's see. The best thing I have to deal with this thing is a Sylveon because it's my only fairy type, and because this thing is fighting type, obviously fairy type is the best option to go into here. So we're gonna go into my Sylveon. He's definitely gonna get scared out by my Moonblast. Don't know if he's gonna go for a physical attack right off the bat, but I really don't think he's got anything to hit me for super effective damage. Substitute, not exactly attack but move I want to see because it is threatening. And I'm just gonna go for a Moonblast just to get damage off, kill the substitute. Hopefully we don't have to deal with this thing too much because, like, the thing is I'm used to, like, traditional battling where usually the first lead is either a U-turn lead or a stealth rocker, and that's usually, like, the traditional way, like, people usually lead off first turn. But, like, what I've noticed lately is that it's been kind of, I don't know if it's the fact that this is just, like, people just got ORAS now, so they're kind of putting together random things, or what the situation is. I feel like at least you could have gotten an attack off there, but I guess that doesn't really matter. But like I said, I really feel like right now, at least in this point, not a lot of people are leading off like Stealth Rock or leads or anything, so that's just something that's new to me and something that I'm not useful. So because this floor just comes out, I'm going to take use of this and try and get a Toxic off on it, because I do know that it's especially bulky, so Toxic is definitely going to help in taking care of this thing. Now, he can wish if he really wants to wish pass to something, I suppose. Now, one thing I can do, he's got a lot of he's got a lot of special attackers. Porygon Z is special, Noivern is special, Greninja can be special, and Florges is special, so I think setting up a light screen as well might be really helpful here, just because I do have the turns to do it. So, like I said, if I have the means to do it, I should probably do it, even though he might want to switch out or continue going for a Moonblast, but there's no way I really should switch out. Like, there's no reason for me to switch out. Especially now, we're gonna go and light screen. Now, here I think is a really good time for me to go into my Heatran. I go to Heatran, and yo, really quick, Roserade's our mascot for the day, and maybe next episode will be switched up because I'm also doing the same recording in one day. So if you're wondering why I look similar, it's not because I'm wearing the same clothes. So we're gonna go into Heatran here because I feel really safe going into Heatran. unless he decides to predict that and goes into another threat like Glade again, then I'm going to be in trouble. But, I mean, with Sylveon out, that's a really risky play that I don't think is going to happen. And if I can go into my Heatran now, I can at least get up Stealth Rock. And obviously it depends on what he switches into now, because if it's Glade, then I'm going to have a problem. Alright, Greninja. Greninja is not the worst thing in the world. However, I think even with me being scarfed, because Greninja is so fast, I probably won't outspeed it. However, I think because he brings in Greninja here, that it's either mixed or physical attacker. It's a tough call, really, because Greninja is going to be difficult to deal with, but I think he might predict me to switch out. So I kind of feel safe going for a Stealth Rock. I know that sounds really stupid coming from me, and then you're going to see in a couple seconds that the things I'm saying are really dumb. But I'm going to go for the Stealth Rock. And I have a feeling that it's going to be an awful play, because it goes for a Power Punch. Alright. Now, granted, not going to kill me. Granted, like I said, not going to kill me. I did not expect to outspeed it, honestly. I really didn't. Do I have an Intimidator? I do not have an Intimidator. Now, I really want Sylveon around. Really don't, you know what? Really don't want, I'm gonna go into Conkeldurr. I'm gonna go into Conkeldurr because I really don't want to go out on Sylveon on the off chance he predicts me a switch and goes for Gunk Shot. So yes, like I said, don't want Sylveon around now. Power Punch. I have to Mach Punch. I have to get damage off. I have to Mach Punch. Like, even though he's a physical attack, not physical, even though he's yeah, he is a fighting type right now, I have to Mach Punch to get some damage off on it. And you know, Conkeldurr, you're pretty bulky. He's at +2 right now. He's gonna he'd probably hit me with an attack and just like take me out, but like usually with Greninjas, I was kind of hoping that they're mixed, because I've seen a lot of mixed Greninjas who run mostly special attacks and enough physical attack to where their Gunk Shots can kill off some like important fairies like Clefable, maybe Sylveon, and I'm not sure what other popular ones are in the meta that are really bulky, but any bulky fairy type attack, fairy Pokemon are usually, like, Greninja usually invests enough into his attack to where his Gunk Shots should kill them. But like I said, Greninja can carry so many different attacks, so many different like potential of physical, special. His typing goes all across the spectrum because he's a Protean. So with Greninja, it's kind of difficult to deal with. So like, I kind of see why people want to suspect test it, but at the same time, like, is it really that necessary? So, like I said, this is what people have been speculating, that it might be subject tested, but not necessarily gonna happen. So this is what I'm using to fill time and trying to talk about rambly things. So now he actually withdraws, so I relieved. So that should tell me that he doesn't have a lot to hit me with, right? Sounds like he doesn't have a lot to hit me with. Now, most likely, if his Landorus is his Stealth Rocker, which it looks like it will be, judging from his team, then he's gonna set up Stealth Rock here. He has an Intimidate off on me, so there's, okay, he's leftovers. That basically confirms that he has Stealth Rock. He has Stealth Rock, probably U-Turn, Stone Edge, and Earthquake on his. So, given that information, given that important amount of information, we're going to make amazing plays. And by amazing plays, I mean, I'm probably gonna go into Heatran until he like die to like an Earthquake, because he's gonna predict me. It before the Earthquake. It before like totally obvious play, because honestly, I'm upset that I made that play myself, because honestly it was obvious. But he sets up Stealth Rock, so you know, it kind of worked out for me. Now, the thing is, he has to know that I'm scarfed. He has to know that I switched in because I have HP Ice. And the only thing that can take HP Ice, well, not the only thing. I mean, Florges can take HP Ice pretty well. So can Greninja. Because he's going to be a water type. Unless he power punches me, which won't kill, but a water type attack will. But we can deal with Greninja with Conqueror now that we know it's physical. So we're going to go over there and Power Fire. As we expect the, probably the Greninja to come in. Even though, like I said, it's very obvious the Greninja is probably coming in. And I'm just playing super obvious. And it's just like, Elina, just take a moment and try not to play super obvious, even though you obviously are. Even though I'm like spewing out rambles right now. By the way, like it's almost 1 a.m. 1 in the morning right now when I'm recording this, because I literally oh, he stays in. Oh, you're dead. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? That was embarrassing. I'm ashamed. I'm ashamed of you, Heatran. Why do I use you? Why do I ever use you? You're awful. Oh my goodness. Alright, well. Now that turn of events happened, not Mega, but regular Pidgeot. Pidgeot! Do something useful. And by something useful, I mean, you know, come in, take some self-rock damage, and, you know, get an attack off, kill something, and, you know, we'll be okay. The thing is, I could protect, but, like, I really want to protect because there's no reason he wants to keep this thing around. He's gonna die, and then, you know, just to get the speed that I need, just on the off chance that I don't outspeed, but just to get the speed that I need, I go to freaking, like, huge amounts of speed for no reason, so we're just gonna go for a protect. Okay. Parents walking in. Wonderful. Alright, so like I said, protecting, and really just, here I am, boom, boom, rock you like a hurricane. This thing comes out, kind of should have assumed, but Hurricane, I mean, stab from a Mega Pidgeot, doesn't have the best special attack, not really saying much, but Hurricane, you do decent amounts of damage, and the thing is, I kind of don't want to switch this thing out, but at the same time, Moonblast, are you really going to do that much? I don't have Light Screen up anymore. That's the only setback. I wish I had Light Clay on my Sylveon, but I just really don't. Heat Wave, why would I do that? I could Hyper Beam, but that would be so stupid. That would be so stupid for me to Hyper Beam, so I'm not going to do it because it's just stupid. And the thing is, though, I guess Lapras is my only other good switch in on this thing, so we'll check your attacks real quick. Yeah, Lapras is my not only, but Lapras is my best thing to deal with this thing. What I think is going to happen, he's probably going to Wish. Honestly, I think he's just going to Wish. He's down to half health, he's just going to Wish, so, let's just get a Hurricane off. I really think he's just going to Wish, and on the off chance I do enough to where, oh, I get the confusion. I totally forgot that happened. Yes! Mega Pidgeot! What? Mega Pidgeot, I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you. I really am. Although, the toxic damage didn't take it out like I was hoping for it to. I'm impressed. Although that I feel bad because that was clearly hacks. I do feel bad. I forgot that even happened with Hurricane. But yes, like, okay, Pidgeot, everyone underestimated you so much, and you did. If you're this far in the video and you love Mega Pidgeot, just leave a like right now because I adore Mega Pidgeot right now. This guy carries Thunderbolt. So, do we want to deal with Thunderbolt, or do we just want to go for the Hyper Beam? Just unless he's Scarf, then you know that's also a chance. So we're not gonna mess with that right now. We're not gonna mess with the potential of the Scarf. So I'm gonna go into my Sylveon. He's my special wall. maybe get a light screen up because these things are like never physical. If they are, then that's like news to me, but they're usually special attackers. So we can get a light screen up. And he goes for Tri Attack. Alright, that's fine. It should not do that much unless... Wow. Wow. Maybe Specs? I mean... That's possible that he's Specs. 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 Okay, well... Granny gets burned, which doesn't really compensate for the confusion. But it's just for... Because, like, in this case, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die no matter what. Now... Question is, are you Specs? Because like that did a lot and I'm calm. I have a feeling you're Specs. For reals? Like for reals? I feel like you're Specs. But I just gotta go into like Conk and threaten him out with Mach Punch possibilities, honestly. That's what I can do. Mach Punch possibilities. Now, I'm gonna knock off because I feel like he's gonna want to preserve this thing. Switch into like Landorus as fodder, I think. And at that point, Landorus is dead to rocks anyway. Yeah, there goes Landorus. Landorus is fodder. And after I hit him, actually, Landorus isn't dead to rocks, barely, but Intimidate gets off. I still kill him with a knockoff. So at least I got to use Landorus's Intimidate one last time. But now, it doesn't confirm that he's Specs, but honestly, judging by the amount of damage it did to Sylveon, I just have a feeling that it is. In which case, I know Mega Pidgeot would outspeed it. And I got a little move there in my arsenal in the back, which is kind of stupid to put on it, but we'll see if I get to make use of it. Noivern coming out is not really that good for me at all. And he gets to know that I'm Assault Vested. Granted, he's probably gonna go for something like Air Slash. Now, this thing is frail. This thing is frail, but I'm intimidated. I really want to keep Conk around for that Vaporeon. Whoa, Porygon. I know they're similar, but no. So I'm gonna own my Lapras. I don't remember what I put on this Lapras. It's either Assault Vest or Leftovers. I guess we'll find out once I get hit with either an Air Slash or a Draco Meteor. Most likely a Draco Meteor if he's expecting me to switch. Or a Hurricane. Hurricane. I'm just used to them carrying Air Slash because Hurricane has horrible accuracy. Well, not horrible. Not horrible if you're using Mega Pidgeot, but this thing should also scare him out with potentials of Electric and Ice type attacks. So, I kind of feel like Florges is dead. Glade, honestly, I feel like doesn't want to take any of those. Greninja, if he expects an Ice type attack, in which case I could surprise it with... Like, Thunderbolt is my best option right now. It will take this thing out, and it will take out Greninja if it happens to come in. So, he sends out Greninja. Oh, that just honestly makes my day until freaking Lapras probably doesn't take it out. So, what did I tell you? Lapras, you are underwhelming, and you deserve to just... I don't even have priority on this thing, so we have to go back into Conk here. Conk's our best option. He carries no flying type attacks, no psychic type attacks, so I should be good. If anything, I think he might go for a Power Punch just to get the boost, which would make sense, or Gunk Shot. Which, Purdy and Gunk Shot, that's not fun. Oh, I feel bad when hacks happens, I just do. I don't think this thing has any more utility, so Mach Punch and hopefully kill it from there. Oh no, he has Water Shuriken. Water Shuriken, don't do a lot. Don't hit 5 times, please, because if you hit... Okay. Even if it hits 5 times, barring any crits, we'll be okay. Just no crits, and we'll be okay. We're getting down to very low health, and we're getting down to it getting... Okay, 4 times. I'm like, if you're gonna hit 5 times, just stop. Just stop. Oh, and he has Life Orb, which I should have been paying more attention to, but I didn't, because I'm a terrible player sometimes, and it's also late at night, so... My bad, I apologize. So, Glade. You have psychic type attacks. You also have substitute, which I don't want to deal with. Honestly, I'm just going to keep drain punching you because if he sets up a sub, I'd rather he just kill me. Alright, yeah, just kill me because I'd rather he kill me than set up a sub. Except then, Porygon is a thing. But Mega Pidgeot, I believe, outspeeds. I believe. I could be totally wrong here, and things will end horribly when I'm totally wrong. But Hurricane, best attack for me to go for, correct? Yeah, correct. Hurricane is best attack for me to go for. I outspeed Mega Pidgeot. You are just beautiful and wonderful, and you take things out. Porygon probably coming in, although, I mean, I feel like Porygon's coming in, and that, oh no, it goes into, yeah, Porygon. And then I have to wonder if, just because he's switching him in like this, I feel like he's scarfed. I really feel like he's scarfed. What's his last? He's got Porygon and he's got a Noivern. I don't think this does much for any of them, so if he outspeeds me and he's scarfed, I get the Hyper Beam off! Oh, and you kill it. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. If you're still watching this, just admire Mega Pidgeot. Leave a like for Mega Pidgeot. He took that sacrifice. Just sacrificed himself for it. And I cannot be happier with my choice of Mega for today because I've sacrificed a turn there. I'm probably dying right now. It's so worth it. So worth it because, like, took out a major threat, and I mean, I'm probably dead to Hurricane here because Mega Pidgeot's just like, I can't take any attacks, but that was Mega Pidgeot, you're okay. You're okay. Everyone doubted you, but you are. I didn't even get to use Dragalge yet. That's the sad thing. I didn't even get to use Dragalge at all this game. He showed more use in the last game than this one. And Lapras should be able to take a Hurricane like it did last time, barring any crits. Although, Stealth Rocks are the thing. So we're just going to Ice Beam here. And we'll see what this ends up coming down to. Although, maybe he's choiced with the way he's... Oh, wow, crit. That's the only thing that would have actually killed it is a crit. Otherwise, I would have lived. So I guess Dragalge, you really did want to show yourself because you're coming out now. And I believe you can do this. And I believe you can win. So just hit him with a Thunderbolt. Just hit him with, oh no. Oh no. Can you live a Draco? I'm going to be so mad. I'm going to be so mad because of that crit. Just like that, crit takes the win away from us. But I mean, Mega Pidgeot definitely proved himself in the battle, or herself. I forgot if mine's a male or a female. So if you enjoyed the battle and you want to see more live, just leave a like. And as always, I love you guys very much and have a wonderful day.